The summer of '69 was just when America really needed something to feel proud of. And the women and service has been on.
And when they came back up, we got the tunnel cleared, and Buzz came through. I grabbed Buzz, I was gonna kiss him on the forehead. And then I thought, no, that's somehow just inappropriate. So I said, oh, hi, or something.
They will have that trans-Earth injection, and they will burst away from the polyphenol and start the long coast back to Earth. And here in ABC Space Headquarters is the Honorable Duke Ellington.
Hey y'all, hey. Peace and blessings, everybody. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh yeah, jambalaya, that's my shit. Hey Huggy, what's poppin'? She said it was poppin'. Tane, what's poppin'? Peace and love to you all. I hope you guys are enjoying this Father's Day weekend. I'm trying to maintain my composure right now to not give my husband his Father's Day gifts. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm not gonna keep y'all long, and I'm only doing a live. Y'all know I don't be doing lives too much, but I'm only doing this live because I'm trying to save some room in my phone, because I got like a family vlog that's coming up in the next few days. I heard Beyonce's song, okay, and Beehive, don't come for me, I'm one of y'all. Don't come for me, I'm one of y'all, okay? But the reason why I wanted to talk about this with Black Parade is, I want to say 20 something years ago, when I first started practicing under the Ifa tree, okay, with African traditional religions and things of that nature. I was initiated, you know, the whole nine. I want people, I especially want my melanated people, to be mindful. I heard the lyrics of the song, awesome, dope. But this is why, you know, we have high priestess like myself and others who are supposed to bring, you know, the knowledge to you. She made a couple references about harnessing Oshun's energy, and she made reference to her sister being a daughter of a Yemaye. Okay. That does not give you guys, that doesn't give you guys an invitation to do any kind of offerings or anything like that to those deities. There's a difference between being spiritual and practicing spirituality and honoring your ancestors versus, you know, actually practicing under the African traditional religion tree. When I talk about that, I'm talking about what I practice, Santeria. I'm talking about voodoo. I'm talking about, or Vodun, whatever you want to call it. Candomblé. I'm talking about 21 division. You know, a whole. So it's a lot. And I also just want to get rid of the stereotype that there's only 7 Orishas. You know what I mean? I happen to be a daughter of Oshun. That's facts. I learned that, you know, a very long time ago. But there are over 1,400 Orishas. So who your head is, You know, you would have to find that out. I would suggest, people who are listening to this song, to that song, and she's finally coming out because I saw her when she went to Cuba. I watched on TV and stuff like that, and I was like, girl. Now I've been to Cuba many times for spiritual reasons. I got initiated in Cuba, and I was like, girl. So that was a couple years ago, and she came out with her lemonade, and I'm like, oh shit, she about to start talking. She about to start telling secrets. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to see this. Hey, True Fairy, what's poppin'? Beyonce a whole fraud? No, I wouldn't say that. About as far as religion wise, I seen a lot of signs that she actually was following who her madre or padre is. She didn't come right out, for the world, for the masses, but I knew something was going on, especially when she popped up in Cuba. And I've been to Cuba more times than I can count for religious reasons. And I know why people go. Okay? So I just wanted to make this video for folks who are coming across her song and they try to, they want to get more answers. We still got our little Christians out here, little Catholics. Catholics, you'd be much more easier to integrate all this shit. But I just wanted to give like a quick, talk on the difference between spirituality versus religion and practicing. I would definitely not advise um, um fairy, the Baphomet is not what people think it is. It's not what people lead you to believe at all. Nope. It's actually pretty positive. I mean, you're not gonna come in my house and see a whole big Baphomet statue, but if something tells you that if you get a whole lot of people saying this is negative, 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 then it's probably positive. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense. I hope that makes sense. No, I don't think that at all. But back to what I was saying. There's a difference between spirituality and actually practicing. Okay? That's important. I would definitely not tell you guys who has no experience, no knowledge, or anything like that, to start trying to harness ocean energy, because there are steps and phases that comes before that. Number one, elegua or papalegua. And if you're practicing voodoo and Santeria, both are on the same, wavelength. You would have to do an offering and things of that nature to that entity, that energy, and then commence talking to the likes of, Oshun, Yemaye, Ogun, Shango, Oya, all of those folks. You know what I'm saying? And then you still have the other, 1,400 people. People always think it's just those 7 deities. It's not. There's a lot of them. That's why I'm forever the is Satanism bad? No, I don't think so. Everybody got the right to practice what they want. I don't really believe in Satan, so everybody has an option to practice what they want. And I don't judge either. Like, facts. Whatever gets you there, whatever gets you to, your place that you need to be spiritually, I'm all for it. Whether you are a Christian or, Jehovah Witness, Catholic, Muslim, whatever it takes for you to get to your space to find spirituality peacefully. I'm here for that. Yes, bravo. Not all of us is meant to practice under the Ifa tree. I definitely would tell white people not to practice under the Ifa tree. Okay? It never turns out good for you guys. So you should probably just fall back from that. Maybe look into the pagan rituals and things of that nature, Let me just say nothing bad. Okay. I'm just reading, y'all. I'm on my phone. I'm so sorry I don't have my laptop to do StreamYard, because I would so love for y'all to call in. Actually, I got my other phone. The one I use for business. The one that the number that's on my business profile and stuff. I could always use that for y'all to call in if y'all have questions. Just let me know. I'll run and get it. But yeah, let me see. Yes, definitely find a spiritual mentor for support and guidance. Absolutely. I have several. I only take about 3 or 4 moon babies on at a time. You know, because I swear, there's like these different phases people go through when they get into spirituality, and um, I'll say this: once you open that door, like there is no going back. You can't just erase it. You know what I'm saying? Once you see, you can't unsee. So I would like people who are listening to that song and hearing the messages and actually looking up the lyrics and seeing what things mean, be mindful. Once you open that door, you cannot close that door. It is open. You cannot unsee. Definitely find a mentor. Sit with the elders in that community. I was fortunate enough that it is in my family, so I was able to sit with my own elders. You know what I mean? So be mindful of that. You can be spiritual. You can honor your ancestors. My ancestor altar is going right now. It's chilling. You can honor your ancestor, no problem. There is no wrong way to do that. You just do it. But when you start trying to do, like I seen on YouTube a couple times with different content creators giving out directions on how to summon or harness a deity's energy. I was looking at that and I was mortified, because I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? You then completely left out the whole first part of how they should do it. You about to get the people like hemmed up. It's a setup. I'm like, this is a setup. You about to get these people set up. Could you imagine just walking to a random door and just knocking on the door, inviting yourself in? That doesn't happen. You shouldn't do that. And you shouldn't do that to, deities and Orishas. And I'm talking about Orishas, Loals, whatever the deity is. Because you got to look at it, it's still the same energy across the board, no matter the difference of the name. You know what I mean? You still have Papa Legba. Papa Legba, as far as when practicing Santeria, that's Alegba. It's still the same fucking energy. It's still the same thing. The rules still apply. So I would definitely tell people, hey. This is not a trend, okay? Neither is, hashtag Black Lives Matter. It's not a fucking trend. And I would definitely tell people who are not melanated, you shouldn't fuck with it. Because if you look at my other video that I did, you guys, on Papa Lekpa, that joint is at 30,000 views right now. I was completely shocked that so many people wanted to hear about that. I was just trying to set the record straight. My prior video, which was a couple weeks ago, on Papa Legba, got 30,000 something plus views. So here we are. Then Beyonce released her song, and I'm listening to the lyrics because lyrics to me is important, because words and spelling is spells. You know what I'm saying? Those are like spells that we're putting out to the universe. So I was listening to the lyrics. Which one? Dang. Which video or what? Y'all gotta forgive me too, because these messages the comments are popping up it looks like it's kind of a delay. Let me know what you're talking about. But the video that I did a couple weeks ago that said like 30, I think it's 30 something thousand. The only reason why I know, it's the white one. The white girl who drowned. And they said she was doing voodoo and trying to conjure Papa Legba. And then they had the picture of Papa Legba from American Horror Story. And I was just, number one, offended. Number two, I just wanted to get it out there like, no. That's not how this works at all. Not at all. Y'all had the wrong description of who Papa Legba is. All that stuff. It was all wrong. That's not how he operates. What's wrong? The ribs should be done shortly. I'm sorry. I don't know how people be going live and the kids be like completely silent in the background. Their whole background be like, shoo. I don't know how they do that. And I got grown babies, except for the new addition to the family. I got grown kids and they still be interrupting and stuff. But the ribs should be done shortly. You gotta wait. You got money or order it. Do you?
Does anybody want to eat that salad?
No. I don't want any salad.
Mr. K want it?
No. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody remind me. What was I saying? What part was I on, please? He said the kids is kept. Well, my kids is not kept under the stairs. And the baby is with his dad upstairs doing their thing. But I always be admiring this shit. Like, how do y'all keep the background so quiet for so long? Like, what? I haven't been able to achieve that yet. Every time I go, this is why I don't go live. You know? Because these children, they come into the mix and it's live. What if they say something wrong? You know what I'm saying? What if they say something crazy? And I'm like, what the fuck is live? And once you put something out there, it's there. It's in the universe. You can just go ahead and chalk that up because it's going to be out there forever. And people recording, screenshotting, and everything else. Live terrifies me. But I know I had to come and talk about, Beyonce's song or whatever. Give me 1 second, y'all. And that's another thing. I don't know how people do these lives and they don't take no breaks or no bathroom breaks. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Can you hear me? Let me know. Microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gosh, I wish I had my laptop. Yes. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, I was insulted. I was completely insulted by their depiction of Papa. Absolutely. Thank you to him. Yeah. The crazy thing is with that, like I was talking to one of my moon babies. I call the people that I mentor my moon babies because when you start getting into spirituality and you start trying to find your grounding and your footing, it's important to have a mentor. And I'm very selective on who I mentor. So we were having a conversation. She's from Houston. Same like Beyonce. We were having a whole conversation, earlier. It's important to have mentors and elders who can guide you because there's a lot of things that we do that is not written. It is passed or orally. You know what I mean? We don't write it down. So we were talking about this. You know what I mean? And I just felt like it was my duty as a practitioner, as someone who was initiated. You know what I mean? Papa Legba is under the Haitian, well, not Haitian, but voodoo. Let's just say voodoo across the board because, it still come from Africa. It still falls under the Ifa tree. You have many different countries that practice voodoo. That is, Papa Legba is one of the Loals. But like I was saying earlier, you still have the same energy across the board. Whereas I practice Santeria, but I also respect and practice voodoo as well. But I was initiated per Santeria. But Alegua, Papa Legua, is all the same. It's all the same energy. It's all the same. So, what y'all saw on for people who watched it on American Horror Story was the incorrect depiction of Papa Legba. That's not how he looks. Actually, that was one of the Baron Samdis, which is like 6 or 7 of them. I've only experienced a couple encounters with Samdi, so now we're here. I just want to just come live. Like, I swear, I was struggling with this because y'all know I don't like to do lives. I can't control what's going on in my background. That bothers me. I like doing uploads. You know what I mean? That bothers me. What up, Edit? You supposed to come through and talk about NDAs, but, I don't have my my laptop with me, unfortunately. I thought the song was awesome. Beehive, don't come for me. But as a practitioner, I was like, why did she say that? You know what I mean? Because what we don't want is people to jump on this shit like a trend. Yes, I did celebrate Juneteenth. I sure did. We don't celebrate July 4th in my house. I don't know if y'all follow me. Well, for the people who follow me on Instagram, you would know that, like, my husband is very pro-black. He's very, 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 he's black, y'all. He's bigly black, y'all. We've been practicing Juneteenth for forever. I think we stopped celebrating July 4th years ago. Yeah, we don't, he's just, yeah, he's super black. Jazz is one of my moon babies. That's one of my moon babies. I love you. I love her. Yeah. Jazz, no. My husband is bliggity black, y'all. Shit. He more pro-black than me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Jazz, earlier when we was all talking to the other Jazz, we talked about it. I was like, I felt like it was my duty just to come here and, just spit a couple, bars or, some wisdom, some knowledge, on what I heard. So you must have just joined. Hold on. Why don't you have a wrench? Why don't I do that? Okay. All right, cool. So, like when we were having a conversation earlier with the other Jazz, we were going back and forth. I'm like, damn, should I say something or shouldn't I? I just wanted to be, I just wanted people to be mindful when they was listening to Beyonce's lyrics of Black Parade. Spirituality is different from religion. Please, under any circumstances, please don't go doing offerings to any deities. Don't do that, y'all. One thing I've always said is I'm not going to sit here and give y'all rituals and things like that. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I'm going to do. For the people who I do share knowledge with, it's because, we made a connection, or, like people who I do share rituals with, it's because we shared a connection, like that type thing. But that's not something I'm going to freely give for the public, for the masses. Because things like that, Virginia white woman who died in a tub, talking about she doing voodoo, and Papa Legba and blah blah blah. That's the one that's the video that has like over 30,000 views. Yeah, I don't want that either. And I don't want that for any of my melanated people either. You know what I mean? I don't want that for y'all. Because not everybody that's your skin folk is your kinfolk, you know? Just because they your color don't mean they for you. And don't mean that, you know, African traditional religion is for them. Jordan, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm 100% Puerto Rican. Boricua. Yes. I am 100% Puerto Rican and my husband is Dominican. But to him, he said, we black. They don't have to ask us what else we are. We black, we black. I'm black, y'all. Blickety black, black, black. I'm black. But I am Puerto Rican, yes. Puertorriqueño. Let me scroll back up and look at these comments. Okay, good. Cool, Jazz. I just wanted to make sure. Dominicans are so sexy. Okay. Okay. Well, bro, guy, you gotta send me the link because I felt it was my duty to come and speak on this song. You know, I loved it. I rocked out to it. I did a little twerk. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You know, but I just wanted to be clear on some of the lyrics. I don't want like people to just jump out here and do the Google thing and the YouTube thing and think you can go ahead and do some offerings to Oshun or Yemaye. You know, you can't do that. I would suggest you not do that actually, because one thing for sure, the deity that has my head, which is Oshun, she can be very petty. That's a very petty energy right there, y'all. Don't do that. Don't go knocking on her door and you ain't invited. One thing I've learned for sure over these last 20-something years is that if the Orishas or the Loals or, you know, whoever, whatever that energy is, if they want you, they coming for you. You gonna know. We are not the ones you see that's, you know, up and out and about on Saturday morning trying to recruit you. We don't recruit. We don't recruit. Actually, I'm like the person who be like, you sure? You might not want to do that. Because once you see, you can't unsee, you guys. You can't unsee. You can't unsee it. That's it. It's a wrap. You know, go ahead, Alice. You're going to go on down that hill. You're going to go on down that hole. You feel me? Exactly, Jazz. You are not, we don't recruit. We do not recruit. No. Jordan, I don't know if you have Instagram or not, but you can follow me on Instagram. You'll see Chunk Chunk. He on there. He big, he happy, blessed. Going to the ocean tomorrow. Do some spiritual cleansing. Got to get this whole Rona energy off. This whole rioting and protesting and stuff. Try to clear the air. Try to cleanse ourselves. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Washing it off. The ocean is very important in what we believe in. Yeah, you gotta hear it. Well, Miss Overthinking Sage, you would know. Because if they want you, it's a relentless pursuit. So it's better for you to give in and try to learn as much as you can. Because if you don't, you ever see like homeless people who talking to themselves? And people assume that they're crazy. A lot of times it's because energies was brought to them and they didn't know how to deal with it. So people think it's like schizophrenia, but it's not. Not that schizophrenia is not, you know, real, but a lot of times it's because people didn't have you know, the proper things in place to help them harness that kind of energy coming to them. But yeah, I woke up this morning like 6 o'clock, like every time I wake up like 6 every day. And I heard it was trending. I was like, okay. All right, so B coming out the closet. Okay, great. Bravo. Kudos to you. But she also has like such a mass influence on others. And I just wanted to put this video out here. I'm not going to put this one on private because I always put my lives on private. But I'll leave this open. I just wanted to give that, just a little warning to folks. Just because you hear something and it's trending, don't go jumping your ass into it, please. Please don't do that. This lifestyle is not a trend. It's not a trend. And not so long ago, for my other little baby spiritualists, my little other baby practitioners of different religions, yeah. How many of y'all has lost friends and family because of what you believe in? A lot of us, right? We all lost a lot to continue to gain knowledge. And I'm telling y'all, once you open the door, it can't close. You always know. So, let me see. Jordan, it is over. Okay, I'm just gonna speak for Santeria. Hey Sarah, peace and blessings. Welcome. Jordan, I'm gonna speak for I can't speak for the other religions that come under the Ifa tree. My husband, he upstairs. He don't like social media though. I mean, maybe he could talk about 21 division, but as far as Santeria, they're over 1,400 Orishas. We only hear about the popular 7, because they're like the heads. You know what I'm saying? And then you have, there is a hierarchy here. Just like anybody else in any other religion, we believe in a God too. Olodumare. That is a God to us as well. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Let me know. And again, I don't have my laptop with me. But if somebody wanted to call in, let me know. And I will drop my business phone. I'll just go and grab it. That's a public number. So you trolls and you motherfuckers, don't even try it. That number's not linked to me in any way as far as personal shit. Let me see. Did you like your Dominican? Well, get you a good one because some of these. My husband, he's Dominican, but he was born and raised here. He a Philly guy first. You know what I mean? He a Philly black man. And he all about the revolution, okay? He is super pro-black. Everything about him. Yes, they do have that Spanish accent and African swag. It is the best of both worlds. Yeah, it is. Bro, God, I'm telling you, you've been getting called for a long time, bro. How long you wanna turn your back on that calling? I don't know. The Orishas and the Loals and the deities and things. Even with Indian people, I've had Indian clients, and Kali Ma came through. Okay, I don't identify with Kali Ma. I only know from my research on her, on that energy. It's never came to me. That's not my calling. That's not my path. But it's very real. It's very real, and it will come to you. They will come to you relentlessly. That's why I told you, if you don't recruit. And anybody who is just now finding their spirituality and stuff like that, there are these different phases. And I'm going to talk about the phases. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. Let me check my battery life. Okay, I'm alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If y'all can hear the background, tune in. That is one of the Oya chants. I'm not a daughter of Oya, but I respect it. I respect the energy. 1 second. They done? You gonna put them in? Okay, well go ahead. Let me do them. Yeah, Jordan, it is my name. Olo Damari. Not lower, but more so like the children of. Huh? I'm on live. I didn't even know I was on live. Yo, somebody tell me the secret to like. It be people who be going live for hours. I'm talking hours. And you don't hear a peep of family. Y'all didn't hear my damn daughter that came down. Y'all probably didn't hear baby sit in the background. My husband, he didn't came around. Talking about the ribs. Good Lord. How do you do it? Sheesh. Yes, Juneteenth should be a federal holiday. It should be, yes. Shango? What do you want to know, Sarah? I don't know, it's my son. My son is a mod on here. He is a son of Shango. Wait, what? No, Shango is not a female energy. It's male. But my son, he is a son of Shango. Is he on here? I don't know. Let me see if he put something in the comments. Because he is a mod. Maybe he got something. Maybe he'll have something to say. If he will. Let me grab my other phone and put out a bat signal. We can talk about that more. We can get into it if you want to. Chango, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Whichever part of the religion you're into. It's all the same energy. But you know. Yeah, it's different. Correct, Jazz. That don't mean nothing. Actually, the firm I work for right now, they used to have MLK Day. They took it away and just gave you like floating holidays type thing. So okay, Sarah. Santeria uses the Bible with Ifa. Santeria uses the Bible like American black people uses the Bible for hoodoo. Santeria should not be confused with the Bible. A lot of times, you know, they had to hide and conceal things so they wouldn't be persecuted. So they transferred a lot of things over with the Bible, and mainly Catholics. I hope that makes sense. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't know how the people be doing these lives and don't get interrupted. Give me a second. I hate live. Falling off the ball. I said the ribs is falling off the bone. So I was just giving you a heads up. I did. I won't. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I don't know how people be doing lives and never get interrupted. Like, I'm not in my office, I'm at home, you know. Well, one of the homes. Beach. I'm at beach. And I'm making, well, he's making ribs. I'm finishing them off, I guess. Let me go ahead and read this real quick. Oh, I've been talking a lot, okay. They can have their 4th of July. Anybody trying to take their 4th of July? Their 4th of July. I'm looking at the comments, y'all. I'm just scrolling back up. Forgive me. Jordan, I think that would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and take Black History Month from February and put it to June. Why not? Shit. Okay, Sarah, I'm looking at your comment. I don't understand. Sarah, I don't understand. I've never associated Shango with the female energy at all. Not at all. I could even get the Bible and put a reference to it. I don't know. Maybe you might be teaching me something, but I've never met a female, like a daughter of Shango. I've never come across that. Not even with the Bible. So, I'm sorry, I'm definitely all for it. We can go deep. I don't have no problem. As long as I got time and y'all got patience for what's going on in my background, it's all good. Because I can't control what's going on in this background. God damn, this is why I don't like lives. This is why I do the uploads. Shit, I got these children, a husband, animals. On any given day, they acting the goddamn fool. Phone is ringing. That's in my playlist, Moon Baby. And they're talking about Elegua, so this is a chant for Elegua. And it will make sense because you, my baby, have been pushing forward and onward. And I know you've gotten your signs and your experiences. So yeah, the music in the background, it would play into a part of what you're feeling. Ooh, what Persuado, high priestess. I'm a high priestess, but I don't talk about that much. I don't really talk about titles much at all, do I? No, I don't. Not professionally or personally. Titles are just titles. You know, it's what you do. If you talk it, you gotta walk it, you know? For everyone that's listening, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out. As far as the Papa Legua and Elegua goes, this entity or spirit or whatever you want to call it, whatever you're comfortable with, it will come to you as a child or a very old man with a cane and a hat. They do not take your vices as an offering. You cannot, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't offer them, you know, alcohol and, you know, weed or something like that. That's not the energy that Legba and Papa Legba want to entertain. But if you want to conjure some fuck shit, things of that nature, sure. Go ahead and offer your vices and this, that, and other to one of the barons. They like that fuck shit. They with it. They with the shits. But Papa Legba can be tricky. All of the Orishas and the Loals across the board, they can be very tricky. And Oshin, that energy can be very tricky and petty as well. So when I heard the song of Beyonce singing that thing and she was doing it, I was like, yes, okay, good. I did my little dance. I'm like, yeah, it's a bop. But the words, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just go ahead and address this and give the people who subscribe to me and people who might, come in contact with this video, just a heads up. Please don't go offering or doing anything like that to an Orisha or Loal, any kind of deity. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clean yourself right up. Shoot. I will give y'all a story time. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Shay baby, yes. My entire Puerto Rican family pretend to be Catholics. They ain't Catholics. They're lying. They still ashamed they don't want to come out the closet. And this is definitely a way of life. This is not a trend. That's the only reason why I really wanted to come live tonight, y'all, is because I wanted to stress that. Like, okay, her song is It's a Bop. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. I'm part of the Beehive. Don't come for me, Beehive. I'm just saying, this is not a trend. This is a lifestyle. And once you commit yourself to it, there's no going back. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Let me know. You commit to this, there's no going back. So don't let a Beyonce song get you fucked up. I know many people who've tried to step in and, they were shot out. They were shot out. And what I want to talk about also, since we're here, thank you, Sarah. Since we're here, we feel you. Thank you. Feel me. Let's talk about the different stages of spirituality, right? I don't know how many people's in here because I can't really see it on this end, on my phone. I'm live. I wish I could do StreamYards from my phone, but I can't. You get these different stages of spirituality, right? The first stage I would be like the learning and consuming everything you can. You just consuming everything, right? And then you get into the phase of what I call the religion hurt, aka the Christian hurt. Because then you realize, like, it was all a lie, right? What's up, sheep? You chilling? Hold on one second, y'all. My other daughter, she just came in. She reminded me I need to go and take the words out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Give me 1 second. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Let me know y'all here. I had to finish off those ribs. We are not vegan over here. No. We love meat. We will not hesitate to sacrifice the chicken, okay? We get it popping over here. Let me look at these comments. Ew. Just click the internet button. Okay, wait. You said it. She said it. It's probably because it's the music. It's probably speaking to you. Yeah, it's probably the music. It's like awakening some shit in you, probably. More than likely. Sarah, what I do? I hit the 3 buttons. From where? On my phone? Let me know how that works. Because I would really like to have this StreamYard instead of going live from my phone.
Learn more at bkhfest.com.
Okay. So should I start a new stream or how does this work? Because I don't see, if I hit X, I'm going to hit, it's like an X at the right hand side. If I hit X right there, I'm going to shut the live down. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try what Sarah said and see what happens, okay? I'll go ahead and end this. I'll still keep it public because this is just a warning, a friendly reminder. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, and I'll keep this live going. I'll keep it open for the other people who I know, who's trying to get some kind of information on African spirituality. Last time this happened, Beyonce had came out with Lemonade, and people was all on the whole Oshun thing, but it faded, and then her sister was running around with Florida water as a decoration. There was a whole flood of different other people with questions. And I just wanted to put this one out here for people, who are Christians or Catholics or, whatever you are, Muslim, and you have questions. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there for folks to understand that not everything is for everybody. Just because you're skin folk doesn't mean you kin folk. And not everybody is invited to the fucking gumbo or the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Now all of us is called to work with these entities, these deities. We're not all called for that. Some people are meant to be Christians, and they bring the ministry to people through that. Some people are meant to be Muslims, and they bring that ministry through that. The focus is to use whatever you got to get where you need to be, spiritually. And it's a difference. So be mindful of that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do what Sarah said and see what happens. Okay. All right, y'all. Peace.